step-by-step instructions to future evidence you're showcasing over the course of this preparing we've inspected an enormous number of various kinds of man-made intelligence and AI in the setting of computerized showcasing. The objective of this has been to help you better get ready for the future. You realize that you ought to begin gathering as much information as conceivable right now, that you need to add pattern markups to your site, that you ought to utilize LC, that you could profit from a visit bot, you even know a smidgen about SQL for good measure. You at any point choose to get involved behind the scenes, yet probably all of this will change significantly more before it enters the scene, and we can't truly expect exactly how its effect will be felt. There are gigantic waves advancing through web showcasing, and the power of an eye can't exactly be downplayed. Envision, for example, what will occur when computer-based intelligence that can compose top-caliber content becomes typical and financially accessible. This innovation, as of now, exists computer-based intelligence that can compose almost as well as a human. However, when it is permitted to release on the web, it could possibly flood the web with new enough satisfied to twofold or triple its size very quickly. How might we understand what's composed by a human and what's not? Shouldn't something be said about when computer-based intelligence can make reasonable-looking pictures? We've, as of now, seen the force of profound fakes. How might we understand what's genuine and what's not? We can't truly get ready for these situations, since we don't have any idea how they will play out. So until further notice, it is ideal to zero in on what we truly do. Be aware, and specifically as an advertiser, that implies zeroing in on Google's move to regular language handling and more human-like associations. It too implies that Google will keep getting more astute. Google used to search for catchphrase coordinates, yet presently it, as a matter of fact, figures out the importance of a site and can involve a lot more measurements to comprehend whether it is high or low quality and whether it is following through on what it professes to do. As a matter of fact, Google probably can possibly turn into the most impressive computer-based intelligence in the world, attributable to the immense measure of data it has admittance to and the immense assets that the organization fill it. This makes it progressively challenging to game the framework or to attempt to deceive Google. The best thing we can do then make the best quality substance we can as research becomes increasingly more human composition for Google. Furthermore, composing for the peruser will mean basically exactly the same thing. It's time we began zeroing in on perfect quality substance and on giving genuine esteem. The critical thing to recall is that Google serves its clients first, and first, who are its clients? The clients who use it to track down data and amusement. Google needs individuals to continue to utilize its search, and as such it necessities to reliably ensure it raises just the most significant and intriguing data. As long as you are worried about making perfectly quality substance for your perusers, then your objectives and research will be adjusted subsequently each time it gets a smidgen more brilliant. That will work to your approval, rather than being something you want to stress over. As Google gets more brilliant, it will track down additional approach us to recognizing the best quality substance. Thus, on the off chance that you're zeroed in on conveying that, Google will track down additional approach us to associating you with your crowd, joining this with more information assortment and a by and large more information-driven way to deal with advertising, and you'll be prepared for the future of the industry.